welcome back to another video on Through Black and White Eyes. I'm Barry, your host. Got a lot to go through, a hell of a lot to go through. A lot of information being handed, a lot of it confirming a lot of stuff that's already out there, to be honest with you. So it's not really a massive inside scoop, but there's a bit of information that you might not have heard or seen. So let's get cracking on with it. First of all, thank you to everyone who joined me on the watch along last night for the Champions League final. Congratulations to Real Madrid. Didn't really deserve to win the match, but they defended brilliant, and Courtois was absolutely fantastic and he was man of the match, to be fair. So congratulations to them, and we hope all the Liverpool fans got home safely after all of the commotion that was going on outside the ground. Horrible to see and to hear. Should never be delaying a kick-off for stuff like that this day and age, especially on the biggest stage in the world, almost the biggest stage in the world, obviously the World Cup, but domestic European competition shouldn't be happening. Absolutely terrible from the organisation. So, but anyway, as you can see from the title, Eddie Howe's targets, Botman and Diaby. So we'll start with Sven Botman. I've heard there's a meeting taking place tomorrow. Now, whether this is in Newcastle or whether it's in France or wherever it can be, or over Skype, there's a meeting taking place tomorrow. He's NUFC's #1 target, so this is the man we want through the door. They want him over the line ASAP. And once this is over the line and done, they're going straight for Diaby next. So Diaby is, he could be on marquee signing, couldn't he? He could sell thousands upon thousands of shirts in Saudi Arabia, which will help push our FFP even further up. They're trying to get the players to sign pre-agreements before the window opens on the 10th. Both offered 5-year deals, and they've both been offered 125k a week, which will put them the highest paid players in the club. So that's huge news for them too. I mean, 125k a week. A lot of other clubs out there might want to pay more or offer more, so we'll just have to wait and see on them. We are trying our best though, so that's the good news. We are trying. So the next one on the list is an outgoing. So again, this is just rumours. I'm not even too sure how it's going to work, or even if it happens, but Miggy to Everton, I just can't see it. Everton have to sell before they can buy. They're absolutely massively over FFP. They're struggling big style. They need to sell either Charlison or Dominic Calvert-Lewin to try and balance the books. So how are they going to afford Miggy? Unless they've offered us payment structures or something like that. But it is just an inquiry for Miggy. There's no bid. There's nothing official. They just want to know whether he's available or not, and what price it would be to prize him away from St. James's Park. I think about 15 million. Don't know what you guys think, but drop a comment and let us know. And just so you know, I have been relegated to the little boys' room, as always. Both the little ones are downstairs. So just so you're wondering what's going on with the background. Jamal Lascelles. We spoke about Jamal before. Spoke about him a lot on Twitter. I think if Forest gain promotion, and this is what I've been told again, I've been saying this for weeks, if Forest go up, there's a very good chance that Jamal Lascelles will be sold. I could get about 15 million for him. I've got 10 in the text message here. I would want 15 for Lascelles. He's our club captain. He's still 27. He's still got a lot of years ahead of him. He's been a good servant. He was a massive voice in the dressing room when we were with Rafa. Nearly kept us up, but that's what I've heard. Forest will target bringing him home to his home club, his hometown area. So I like Jamal Lascelles. I still think he was showing a bit of extra quality again near the end of the season, but if we can get 15 million for him and then potentially Tarkovsky on a free, they are very similar. So is it really a bad deal? We're getting 15 million and then a player on a free potentially. But a lot to ponder on that one. Please let me know your comments below about that one and whether you think it's a good deal or not. The next one is ERICKSON. So I've got conflicting information on ERICKSON. Now, ERICKSON is a player that I really want to see in a black and white shirt. That I've made no, I've made it a big secret that I think he's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, especially when he was at Spurs. His creativity is unbelievable. He was so underrated at times. That I think he is that good and still is that good. I mean, he showed it for Brentford. I always said if Brentford got ERICKSON, Brentford would stay up comfortably. And they did that in the end. He would set up a few goals, scored a few. That romp at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge was an unbelievable performance, which he scored in as well. So ERICKSON is someone I would love to see. But however, I've got conflicting information. We've got information from one source who's well positioned, said there's been no contact at all. My other source, who speaks to agents, says ERICKSON has actually been offered a 2-year deal at 70k per week. Now, I think 70k per week is very low for a player his standards. He does want European football, though. So that kind of rules us out and rules out a lot of clubs. I would still love to see him at Newcastle. I'm going to leave that one for you guys. I'm not putting my neck on the line with ERICKSON because I've got conflicting information. But I've always said I will tell you what I'm told. I'm not in the know. The people I know are in the know, if that makes sense. So I don't want to come out and say, yes, ERICKSON's going to sign when I've got conflicting information. I'd rather give you exactly what I've been told from the people I know. Because I'm a fan at the end of the day, and all I want to do is talk about football with you guys and, let you know what's going on, because a lot of people have thrown a lot of stuff out there, and we try to not do that if we can. And then he's also said there's nothing really going to happen until the week commencing the 6th of June, as most players are away on their 3-week vacations, which adds up perfectly well. But talks can still happen over Skype, agents will meet agents, agents will meet clubs, all this sort of stuff. So we'll still hear the bits and bobs. But Botman and Diaby are obviously the two main ones. A little update on Henderson. Advanced situation. We've always been told this is like literally close to the line. I think Man United could be playing hardball again, and why do we want to be doing business with Man United? But there you go. I just think Henderson's that good, and we need him over the line. So let's hope it happens. Lodi, same as well. His advanced talks. So we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'd rather have Target, or would we? And a lot of people say Lodi's better than Target. I just think Target, for what he did for us in that, when the short time he's been here, it was absolutely excellent. So I would, either one of them, as long as we get a left back in, that's the main thing, because we don't really have one. We have done it, and that's it. So Lewis as well. So we'll see what happens with him. But I think he could be out the door. A few more players to talk about. So before I do that, just remember those beautiful metal powder coated signs. £40 a pop in the UK, £70 to be delivered anywhere else. We still have a few left. Please contact me via Twitter, or in the description there's an email address. Contact me if you want one of them. We did give the one I had to show you guys away in the prize draw. So that is on its way to its lucky winner. So congratulations to Neil. It was Reddy who won it, but he gave it away to Neil, and that was really nice of him. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, guys. It really helps with the algorithm to help share this video with like-minded people. And if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, and read in the description below for more other offers that we have on the channel. So thank you for that. Paqueta, next one. 4 left to go through, guys. So Paqueta's the next one. Basically, talks are stalling because he wants 175,000 a week. And as if we're going to be offering Diaby and Botman 125k a week, Paqueta's not going to get 175k a week, is he? So that's gone quiet. The talks are still going in the background to try and see if we can get him down, maybe a bigger signing on fee or something. But let's hope Bruno can convince him to come to Newcastle if these talks are true, and convince them to take a pay cut and say, look, this is the place to be. We're going places. This is the club we want to be at. So yeah. Lingard, he's wanting a lot of money as well. So we have offered him a contract. He's wanting around the 180 to 200k a week. And that's why it's not happening. Unless he lowers his demands, it's not happening. That's why West Ham have turned down the chance to sign him as well, because his demands are too big. I think a smaller contract, bigger signing on fee, maybe something like that to help out. But there we go. This man, another man that I really want to come through the door, Ekitike. Basically, there's an offer on the table, and we're basically waiting for a response from club and player. Ekitike has obviously turned heads. PSG, Dortmund are both looking at him. But the new agent of Ekitike says, look, you won Newcastle talks. There's an offer there for you. Think about it. You were nearly there in January. Does he want to go to PSG and be fourth choice, or does he want to come to Newcastle and be a hero? If this guy turns out to be as good as he is, he could threaten Alan Shearer's record if he stays with us for 10 years. We could become the next PSG, the next Man City. Take the risk and be a hero is basically what we're saying to you, Ekitike. Come to our club. We want you. The fans want you. So I hope he comes. I really do. And then obviously there's Tarkovsky still on a free transfer. He could come in, but Eddie wants Botman as his first choice, as we talked about at the very start of the video there. I would much prefer Botman, obviously. Tarkovsky apparently has been offered 120k a week from Everton, and he's also been offered a higher contract at Aston Villa. I think we've offered him 90,000 a week. I think I said before. I have to go back through the videos to find out. I'm sure it was 90,000. So does he want money, or does he want to come to a project? He's coming to the end of his career, I suppose. He's 29, I believe, 30. So he needs to make a choice, doesn't he? And if Lascelles goes, I think we might push a little bit harder for him. But if Lascelles stays, we don't really need Tarkovsky as much. So let's see what happens. But that's the information I've been given, guys. Please consider subscribing. Please consider becoming a member. Check out Coastal Carpentry and Joinery, Glen Middis, fabulous company. And please consider Liam's Dog's Day Out, 10% or 5%. I'm not too sure. You get a discount if you quote through Black and White Eyes if you need a dog walker. But thanks for watching, and thanks to everyone who does watch, hits the thumbs up button, shares it with friends, subscribes or becomes a member. You really are helping our channel grow, and it's absolutely amazing. I love all the comments. We get back to you on every single one of them as quick as we can. So keep those comments coming in, guys. And we'll see you. Hopefully I'll have the vlog tour of St. James's Park done by tomorrow for you. So there'll be another video available tomorrow to watch. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.